I see what I've done. I've been so busy, I forgot to get with you, Cruel, to set up the next season. I'll do that later, this week. I'll just write this down manually for tonight. Oops. Completely forgot all about that. What is this? Season 4, week 1. What's up, Cruel? What's up, Mystic Blade Works? What's up, Kevin? If multiple groups, I can set up a page. If you want to run it now, you can, or we can just do it later, so that way we don't have to worry about it. I'll just write it all down manually. It's no big deal. That's on me. What's up, Nespit? What am I doing now? Let me look over here. Bump, 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 bump. I got my new high score on this. I hit this random S dude, and I hit 642, and I was like, oh, okay. So that was pretty cool. I was pretty happy with that. Oops. Here. What's up, StarCraft? Page setup, I can do the band stuff later. Heard. Oh, then that means I need to open it up. Oh wait, no, it's on Google. Fucking goated. Fucking goated. I'm gonna assume it's this page that's called Copy of Community Cup. Let's go. One. It's 13. 26. What's up, Tito? Tuglow Musical Handsome Derby. Oh, thank you. What's up, Kinoko? What's up, Minty? Hello. Hi, hi. What's some XR pieces you can get from the event? No idea. Haven't even done a run. I have no clue, Wi-Fi Hero. This is the first time they ever brought this out to Global, so I have no clue. I know Tito got second place in his race, and I think he got 5 pieces for today, and I'm pretty sure it's just once a day. So if he got 5 today, and then it's over X amount of days, just multiply that. Otherwise, I don't know. And I am not afraid to tell you. And I'm honestly curious if this is just something that they're doing for Global to, like, help catch us up. Or, like, help us get Umas. Event star pieces, you get 5 for trying, even if you lose, and 1 to 2 more if you win. That's per day. Ooh, wait, that's massive. Holy cow. That's actually so much. He gets 6 to 7. Woo! Wow, wait. I need that. I need that. Honestly. Let's see. Oh, let me do this. Oops. If you want to join Community Cup, You have to have the correct deck. 1 per group for first group, 2 for second group. IDK if we'll have groups. I noticed that Cruel said 1. Spit 1. Pretty sure it's Kevin is 1 run Uma, 1 Uma, 1.
Hello there.
Noko 1 2. This is hard, by the way. Some of these horses are better than others. Yeah, yes they are. What's up, Twink? Man, oh man, who is this ugly guy, brother? What I tell you about that self-deprecation talk, sir? You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to be mean to yourself. Only I can be mean to you. Oh yeah, is it? Is today all SR cards? All SR support cards this week. Hey man, I've learned a lot of stuff this week. Hey, I'm proud of you. What'd you learn this week? Oh, dude, I don't know if you saw it, but I hit 809,000 on the on that boss hit. That shit was crazy. What's the correct deck for this one? What's up, Light Chip? You have to run all SR support cards. I've made if you're not in the Discord, then you know you would have missed the announcement. But what the heck? That was weird. If you're not in the Discord, you would have missed the announcement. But in the news channel here, I have you know what track, you know what distances for the next 3 weeks. Technically tonight and then the next 3 weeks. But this week is all SR cards, and then of course you can take a rare Rico. Next week is all SSR support cards. You can take a rare Rico if you need to. And then week 3 is all rare support cards, and then week 4 is 222. But all this is in the Discord. So it is a bit unfortunate for people who want to come in and just play. But thus is the nature of community held events. What's up, Merkel? Can we play if you have Umas that have all SR support cards on their on your run? Then yeah, anybody can join as long as they have Umas that fulfill these requirements. I get a full week's vacation. Didn't know that, so I get Tuesday to Monday off. Just waiting for one more W-2 for taxes, and currently tax return is fat. Thing I wish no one. And one thing I wish no one would have told me. Are you talking about the full week vacation? I'm surprised you took the vacation immediately. I'm surprised you didn't, like, you know, spread it out. Vacation is 17th through the 23rd. Oh, never mind. What, you going to Vegas? Just SR cards, no rare or SSR. Correct. The only exception is Rare Rico. Like I just mentioned, it was all posted in the Discord on the 6th. All right here. So it is unfortunate if, you know, you're not in the Discord, but you should join the Discord. 18-star pieces per character is awesome, but I see no opera pieces. Yeah, it's probably because they only have like specific folks that they're trying to do. It looks like they're saying Gold City, Marzensky, Anime Tokai Teo, and Narita Taishin. Which, hey, that's not a bad setup. That is not a bad setup. And no, one thing was like, I didn't need the information, but a friend told me for some reason. Huh. Hey, get on him. I saw the ping and didn't read it. I'm not responsible for your actions. Hi, Tug, well done on the CZN event. I saw the video. Awesome run. Oh, Mayfu, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, that run was so insane. I had just gotten to 400,000 and some change, and I was like, nah, I don't think I can get higher. And then Yuki, like that one turn, I did so much damage with Yuki and Chizuru, and everything just snowballed, and I was like, oh my god, this is peak. And then it actually hit. I couldn't believe it. Thank you, Mayfu. What's up? What's up? Let me see. Horion, 1, 2. What's up, Sadster? Teo and McQueen are nice specifically because of the big intermissions. I'm at 122 on Teo, so it should put me pretty close to getting her. Where do you see McQueen? Excuse me. Because this is all I see. So... Question mark? Or are you just saying in general? Someone said McQueen and it's literally right here though. Crazy. That's why I just read the post. It is what it is. Mayfu, yes, I do have room. Yotes, I'm just gonna assume that you're here on this, because I know you were talking about it. People don't realize it's Red Teo too. Yeah, that's why I said Anime Teo, which is gonna be funny when Yotes turns around and goes, "Wait a minute, what do you mean Anime Teo? I thought it was normal Teo." It should be happening in a couple seconds. As if I know which one is which, definitely. Reading goes a long way. Even though I barely do it, it sure does help. TBH units are hard to build for this event. Got a couple of A1s even. Stats were so low for me. Now, see, this is the thing that I'm curious. Is one, did people run... So for instance, 2-star Umas this week. 2, if they did, what does it look like? Like, what sparks did they take? Because, you know, if people are out here running, you know, stamina power sparks, how are you fulfilling your speed requirements? Are you going 3-4 speed cards? Like, I'm real curious to see how the sparks are going to line up, because I really think that running speed sparks is not a bad idea. For, you know, obviously for this specifically. They wouldn't want us actually having a free 3-star? Well, yeah, not that quickly, you know. Not that quickly. I didn't use speed sparks, maybe like 2-star at most. Fair. I gave up on high power and high wit, took like 3 speed cards. See, that's what I feel like I would have done. I didn't run a comp for this. Is it too late to make one? I mean, for tonight, I don't know. Because really, it depends on how many people we have. I don't even know if we'll have 2 full groups, because I don't know how many people actually read the ping. But if you don't make it tonight, you can always do it for the following weeks, where everything is in the news channel. You know, you just scroll up a little bit right here. Everything's in the news channel here. And it'll tell you, like, yo, for week 2, which will be next Tuesday, it's going to be in Kyoto. Here are the tracks if you want to do track-specific Umas. And then, you know, you'll just have to run all SSR support cards. But for tonight, yes, it will just be, like, people have to run specific stuff. Larkin, appreciate you, Twink. Yo, are you gonna be awake whenever the banners go live, or do you have work tomorrow? My stuff is so bad, TBH, but don't want to throw too many runs. That's fair. Probably just prep for the next 3 weeks today. OM, yeah, do you good. Bum, 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 bum. RD Gamer. Yeah, we'll see how many people we have, RD Gamer. How are you fulfilling your speed requirements? I am not. That's fair, Nesbit. That's fair, man. I don't blame you. I work at 9 AM. I don't know when it goes live. I think if you try to open the game, it should tell you. I think at midnight for us, maybe 1, somewhere around there. You want to run like 1 or 2 units if you can get them built. Basically, the rule is all SR cards, and the only non is Rare Rico. Exactly. Exactly. And who knows, maybe we don't have enough. Maybe we run literally just 1 group, and we run it down. Maybe that's the move, maybe that's the play. But that is that's the nature of it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what the heck just happened? That was weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 or 2. I don't know. I can put you down for both. How about that? If I reply, I'm here. If I'm not, I'm sleeping. Heard. Well, if I get there whenever it goes live, then I will call out for you. If not, no worries. Not gonna lie, time crept up on me, and I only got 1 UMA for sprint. Can I still join next week's, or is it GG till next month? Well, I mean, you have a week to prep for next week. So, what? I don't understand the question, slash... I'm confused. Yeah, if you can't run tonight, then, you know, it is what it is. Or if you have 1 UMA for 1 race, then you can run it in there. But then, obviously, you know, if you don't have anything for the following races, you can't really do anything there. I'll have time, I think, for all 5 spots. Oh, no, for all 5 spots, that'd be like 2.5 hour runs. Or 2.5 hours. That's assuming 30 minutes at best for each one. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see, I have host. I'll start making the rooms. Are we in Sapporo? And we are in Sprint. It's at 1200. Sprint. How many do I have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I think if we get 12, that would be crazy. Otherwise, we'll just have random shmumas in there. And I don't have anything in particular for that. Oh, I'm gonna have to be one of them. I may just run this down. This should be weak enough to be fun on everywhere. Oh, oops. Yeah, this'll work. Having a new camera UMA. I can start them. You can start them what? Start what? Oh, like you saying you want to host them? The lobbies? Shit. If you want to, you got it. Just make them 12. Make them 12. Do we only have 8 people today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As of right now, yes. I think we have like, I think Slash said he has 1 like sprint. Yeah. So we have like 8 and a 5th. And if that's what we have, then, you know, hey, that's what we have. Well, this time, we are in a theme, so it's not as public as previous formats. Correct. I do agree. Yeah, make it 12 hours, and then all random on the conditions and the mood. Just to see how many we have. And I mean, you know, hey, I totally get it. I understand that this is, like, more restricted, I think is a good word that I want to use. I understand that it's more restricted, but it is in the name of the event, community. I have a couple Umas if that's okay. Yes, it's perfectly fine. That is perfectly a-okay, Jenny. I have Slash has it on sprint. I have Chenny has what's it called? Distances. What distance do you have? What distances do you have them on? Not adding moi? Oh, I didn't know if you were saying 1, 2, or XYZ. You were just thinking, debating. Do you have it for everything, or do you have it just for specific stuff, Mystic? Medium and long, heard. I said 1 or 2 just now, sure. It'll probably just be one. Play one group. Which, oh, I wonder if RD Gamer's here. Posting them in the doc. Okay. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'd have technically 10 around here. Out of 12. I do not see us having this. Got a sprint run started. Ooh. I don't know if you'll make it in time on a sprint. I mean, I can delay doing the sprint, and I can save that for last if you want to do it like that, though. Since you have a sprint run started, I can just work backwards. We'll start with, we'll go, what is it? Dirt, long. Ew, what was that? Dirt, long, medium, mile, sprint. We'll do it like this so it gives you time to make a sprinter. Chenny, can you post your friend code so that way you can, yeah, because it's been 24 hours. Can you post your friend code and then I'll ping Agnes so that way you can get added into the second guild? Please and thank you. I don't know why I just thought about that, but it just came into my mind. Can I take Rico? Yes. Everything else has to be in SR though. You can take Rare Rico. Forgot to name them long, but it's all done. Heard. No worries. Thank you very much. Completely forgot. Thank you for the reminder. No problem. We have 2 Uma clubs. Yes, sir, we do. We have one that's more like casual. I think their requirement is like 2 mil a month, or excuse me, 2 mil a week. And then we have ours, which for ours, you know, obviously I'm trying to make sure we get A+. And then I think for the second guild, I think they shoot for A, but I honestly have no idea. Agnes. Oh, only SR. Didn't notice any. I think I'll pass for this week. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Hidden, what's up, man? We're probably only gonna have one group. Just be told. Been quite busy and I didn't read most of the notification. No worries. It seems like a lot of people didn't. What's up, Biggie Hugs? Yes, I've been so busy the last few days. I forgot about the community cup. No worries. No worries. I try not to make, or rather, I try not to ping, you know, super all the time. But everything is, you know, of course, everything is in the Discord here. If this is the news channel, then, you know, you just scroll up a little bit. Which, I guess I can say these are... Oh yeah, that's fine. But everything is here. All the information that you need is here. It tells you what card rarity type you need to run for each week. It tells you where it's going to be at on the track. It tells you what distances for each distance it is. You know, you could literally, if you want to min-max it super hard, you can go to Game Torah. You know, hey, is this person good here? Is this person good here? All that information is in the Discord. Big Uma Pill? Yeah, dude, Tito, yeah, man. There was a point in time, I think, where it was like... I think it was like we didn't have that many people in the second guild. And I think it was like... I don't even know if they were getting rewards, or maybe they were getting like D on the rewards. And then like slowly but surely, there was 1 month, I think, where they picked up like 15 people. And I was like, holy crap. And then from there, it just like filled, and I was like, heck yeah, man. Are we going to have 2 groups? I don't think we're going to have 2 groups. I think we're going to have 1 group. I don't think we're going to have enough of 2 groups, because I don't think enough people, either 1, did it, or 2, were aware that it had to be specific cards, even though I made a ping about it. Which it's fair, you know. Big words, or a lot of words, don't want to read. I totally get it. If I do this, so that way it reminds me for later. Building my 5th one right now, only have 4 so far. What is your 5th one that you're making? Because this is the direction that I'll do it in, because Solaris is making a sprint right now. Making the long? Alright, perfect. Alright, let's see. Let's go... Dirt, long, medium, mile, sprint. And join 1 or 2? Ooh, what's up, Roy D? We're probably gonna have 1 group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Take a few minutes to get everyone in a room so it's fun. And I think RD Gamer is also put 12 spots, so that's the cap for group 1. Yeah. Well, now we have an interesting conundrum. Do we run 6 to 7 people per group, and then do a couple bots? That works. I don't have a sprint because Slash is only doing sprint. Let's see, we have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I have Solaris is on sprint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I would have Kunimitsu doing mile, medium, long, dirt. So we're still good, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11, 12, this. Okay, it's essentially 13 for sprint. How you figure 13? Because I got Solaris slashes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How you figure 13? I count 13. There's somebody that I didn't put in. I have 1 sprint, 2 sprint, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Solaris to Roy D is 13. Yeah, Shenny's only medium long. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and start getting people these rooms. Sprint is here. Mile is here. Medium is here. Long is here. Dirt is here. Sorry, I'm only medium long too. Kevin is medium long. No worries. Alright, so your the codes are here. Ooh, I can get all. The codes are all right here. If you have only specific UMAs, I've written you down. So just join the specific rooms. Otherwise, we'd be chilling here. Oh, and I should spectate those rooms. What are the rules? Any new ones to keep in mind? Yeah. So you have to run all SR support cards except for Rico. That's the big rule. Because it's all about rarity for your support cards. So each week has different rarity of support cards. So this week is SR. This week is SR. Next week is SSR. Week after is all rare. Week after is 2 rare, 2 SR, 2 SSR. All right here in the news channel. And then I tell you, like, this week is Sapporo. Next is Kyoto, Nakayama, and then Tokyo. So if you don't have the, sorry Chief, I haven't done the SR ones. No worries, no worries. Ain't nothing to be sorry about. I know a lot of folks either didn't see it, didn't read it, or forgot to reread it. So no worries, bro. No worries. But yeah, if you're in specific lineups here, like if you only have a sprint, just make sure you do here. If you got, you know, only medium and long, make sure you just join these two, and then those will fill out for those will fill out with NPCs. I know this one is, this season is much more restrictive But that is partially the point. Also, let me ask y'all this. Would you rather me wait one more week to give y'all time? Or do y'all just want to run this since we're all here? Since those that are here are here. I'll leave that up for y'all to decide. Oh, actually, I can just run a poll. Where's my poll button? I don't have a poll button. They're making me do a poll manually. Start Community Cup night. Yes, start tonight. No, wait till next week so I can. Let's see. We'll go here, and then I know. Start a poll. Start Community Cup tonight. Yes, start tonight. Or start next week. So if we start it next week, it'll still be the same shit. It'll still be the SR cards, but it'll just be waited until next week. But if we start tonight, then next week will be SSR. So we'll just see how the poll ends up. Which, regardless of the poll, still go ahead and join your rooms here. Still join your rooms here. I see no problem running one group, and hopefully by next week most people will be aware of the new rule changes. Heard. And I'll make another ping tonight for those who, because that does feel like what the big miss was. I don't know about it, but I'll still vote tonight. Sure. I had a busy side and get the time this week. Yeah, no worries. What am I gonna do? How dare you? Ah, man, you know, we'd be like, literally, community events are for fun. There are no carrots on the line. There are no, you know, XYZ ABC on the line. It's just for fun. And if anything, it just gives you a challenge throughout the week. You know, let's say the way that I look at these, like, events are more so of like, I'm sick of CM. I need something to do for fun. I don't know what to do for fun. Let me do XYZ. Their ego's on the line. That is true. Gonna wag my finger. Who was it? I think it was Hakeem Olajuwon. Or no, it was Dikembe Mutombo. Dikembe Mutombo, excuse me. Hit him with the finger wag. What's up, BLT? Something to do outside of CC, or excuse me, CM and parent runs? Exactly. Exactly. I got these Umos like recently, about 3 days ago. Oldest, nice. Very nice, very nice. Alright, yeah. I'm seeing that we'll run on, we'll run tonight. That is fair. That is fair. Their egos on the line. Once we get 5 borrows per day, I think more people will be inclined to join community events. Maybe. I could see it. But, and you know, I know, like I said, I know that this is, one, it's more restrictive. 2, it literally is, like, this is the first time that it's like, oh no, like, if you missed the memo, if you didn't see the message, like, yeah, like, sorry. But, like, you know, this is like a very specific thing that I wanted to do. My hair is still wet, that's why I keep on messing with it. But even with 5 borrows, I wonder if people would, because then they'd still be inclined. Would they be inclined to be like, oh, I have 5 borrows, I need to do all for, you know, CM stuff. What's up, Dipos? Damn, I forgot Tuesdays. No worries. Quite a bit of people did. Quite a bit of people also didn't know that there's a new format, and if they don't run specific rarity cards, that they cannot join. So if you didn't know, you are not alone. And I would use this to make sure that you are prepped for next week. IMO this month's borrows aren't as important since it changes cards. Since the changes cards, not weird builds for Uma's EPU. True. Everyone's going for the extra points. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I do like that. That is super cool. I do need to start spectating these, by the way. Join spectate. Spectator. Join CC because of the EPUs, but I can adapt. I sure hope you can. Being able to change and bend, not break, it's very good. Oh, I wonder, did you do, is one is sprint? Alright, so I have... All SR is my boy. Ooh, good. Oh, he didn't even take a Rico. He says, screw that. Wait, so does that mean he did this on URA or on... Oh no, he did it in Unity. Wow. Wow. 2. Woo! What have I done? It's all air grooves. It's all air grooves. Ah! Oh, goodness. I'm having PTSD, literally same. So, sprint is checked at least. Sprint, the last person that I saw was... Mayfu. 7 out of 12. Orion. The Mayo. Last person I checked was Mayfu, and this was at 7 out of 12. 1, 2, 3. This is medium. That's what I checked was. 1 run Uma at 9 out of 12. Medium, so there should be long. Yeah, it's a long. Oh man, everybody wants some points, man. I like it. one run Uma at 9 out of 12. And then we have dirt. Oops. Oh, so we're built like that. So we're built like that, huh? Okay. It's... wow. Holy shit. I was not expecting that. Broski really said I'm gonna run 6 wit cards. That's crazy. And he still didn't even hit 1200 wit. Isn't that a shame? Who's this hidden? Hidden at 8 out of 12. And he has, what is this? 6 wit. Oh, I gotta see this. Hold on. Speed, stam, power, speed. That's fair. I mean, 3 across the boards. That's fair. Shit, that's crazy. That's awesome. I quickly just made a dirt. Is that okay? Yeah. As long as you fulfill the card requirements, that's all that matters to me. Kevin, you're one run Uma, right? Or am I tripping? Still trying to get a front runner super crate? Hey, you got this. I believe in you. Yeah, I'm one runner. Okay, cool. So I'm not tripping. That's good. Bonus points for 2 stars? Yes. Everybody's running them. There'll be 1 Mihono Bourbon. Hey, no worries. It's a good and scuffed challenge. Oh, yeah. We don't know scuffed until week 3. True. I ran literally this just now and got unlucky. I would have run Equinodictus, the well-known dogshit SR weight card, just because of 15 training effectiveness. Casually having 18-star non-blue borrows, yeah, that's insane. Unfortunately, my Guts maxed gold ship did not work out. It was funny though. Hell yeah. That's awesome. See, this is the type of shit that I'm hoping to get from out of this. Alright, let's see. What do we have? We have... do we have any more people joining? I think we have people running the sprints, yeah? We have people running sprint. Is medium all signed up for? Because if medium's all signed up for, then I'm just going to start that one. But I just want to make sure everybody who's running medium is going to be in medium. Let's see, mile, sprint, mile, me, so it should be 3. Somebody just joined. Oh my god. Dude did it again. Holy shit. Hidden with the fucking... what is this, medium? Double S? Oh my goodness. Yeah, what did you take here? Stamina, stamina, stamina. Power, stamina. Wow. His stats are better than mine and I use specialized cards? Yeah, that's insane. That's a nasty grass? It is. It is. It's a very nasty grass. Alright. I'm gonna ask one more time. Is anybody else joining on the medium? Otherwise, I'm about to run the medium and we're gonna commentate it. Give y'all time because I think someone was doing long I think someone was doing dirt, maybe. I don't know. But so we're just gonna start with the medium. Is the medium clear? We good to go? Let me just double check myself as well. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I don't have RD Gamer here. I do not have RD Gamer. That's who I'm missing. And he's coming home from work. Oh man, I don't want him to miss out. Let me see if I can ping him. At RD Gamer. Okay, we'll give it some time. I don't know how long the drive is from home to here. Still building long, yeah. All others are in. Heard. I'll be John Musume for next week. You know, I actually ran into John Uma Musume in CM and got cooked. That show was crazy. Yeah, I would feel really bad if RD Gamer like didn't get in, because yeah, there is only one group, which, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, that's tough, Difos. That's tough. Golds are looking pretty, but man, there ain't nothing else there. Woo! That is very tough. What do we... Man, I don't know how much time that RD Gamer would need. Let's see, what is this? Somebody said they were doing the long, yeah? By the way, when I can whistle, that's when I know I'm over the paralysis. Oh, dang, dude. It's been a long time then. Because I remember it was like during Thanksgiving, yeah? Holy. Want to give it just a little bit more time. November 23rd. Ooh, yeah, that's a long time, man. Holy. Yeah, I guess we can take a look at all the Umas because I didn't even get to see what y'all got. $1,200. All SR cards, by the way. All SR cards, by the way. It's not like any of these are bad either. That's the crazy thing. Are they CM ready? No, obviously. But like, dude, some of these stats with just SRs is crazy. We're pulling this with just SRs, dude. That's crazy. I get any points here? Something went horribly wrong. A grass would have been usable in non-nature lobby for CM. There you go. Dude, and you got... What's crazy to me is you got 635 wit with just one wit card. Actually correct. Actually correct. Look at my Umas missing their recoveries with 900 wit. Orion, let's see. You talking about like CM Umas? Agnes Digital went 40% win in the last CM. Hey, very nice. It's okay if I use the same Uma for Dirt and Mile, right? Damn, I don't know. I'm 2-1ing in Uma. Wait, someone else got 40% on Digiton? Yes, sir. Difos did. I had a turning before where my 900 wit Uma missed recovery in 3 out of 5 races. Where's the power propaganda, people? See, this is why you should have ran power. This is why you should have... I don't know, whatever they say. Difos with the 5 on the super chat. Thank you, brother. My Agnes is S in dirt, but 40% on turf. Woo! She's juicing. %40 win rate in CM. Merkel. I'm gonna have to go with no. You cannot. Because we still have bans being applied. So if you get top 3 with a character, you can't use that character on the rest of the night. For the rest of the season. Well, I'll probably do it just for the rest of the night because you'd still have to remake it for the next week. So ban... Oh my god, bans are so fucking weird. Yeah, you'd have to just bring separate Umas for the entire week in case you get top 3. But then the following week, you can use that same character. I'll have to say that too. Fuck. EP is not an issue, barring 4th week, right? Cruel, this was his digital. His Agnes digital. I need to remake my long then. If you already did it for tonight, don't worry about it. It's only assuming that you got top 3. Right. Not bad. You're... Medium is my masterpiece now. Ayo. Kunoko said that. Let's see. Oh, no, I saw you. Just as I was leaving. And here's Cruel's Agnes digital. Oops. Juicers. Hi, Cruel, start up the medium for me, please and thank you. I want to run my Digiton versus Cruels on dirt. I'm sure that you can make up a room, and then he'll probably join it if you just ping him in the Discord. I really don't want to wear a hat, but whatever. I needs to. That's scary. What's scary? Surely there will be a current player in dirt, or else I'm cooked. You might be cooked. I'm in the sprint room now. Heard. Alright, let's run it. So this is the medium that we were doing first. Where is... Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to season number 4 of Community Cup. I'll be your host, as always, Tuglow, Tug, however you want to call me, Tuggington, the Tugster. And we are starting a new season with a new theme and a new challenge, if you will. I almost said this season's cup is going to be called the Rarity Cup, in which we will be looking for specific cards to be used. So for week 1, everybody was tasked to be using only SR cards. We will be starting very wonky. We'll be starting with the medium this time around, but every Uma here will have SR cards used on all of these Umas. Now we do have a couple NPCs that's going to be quite alright. We will have a one group week this week just because of holidays, all that good stuff, but that does not take away from our competitors here today. A lot of these Umas are going to be popping off, and a lot of them, just from looking at their stats before the race, are very, very strong. It boggles my mind how cracked some of these Umas are with just purely SR cards. So go ahead and take a look at our favorites. We've got one-run Umas, Megiddo McQueen, right here. Coming in at third favorite, we've got right here, Hidden's Grass Wonder coming in at the number 2 favorite. And then at the number 1 favorite right here, we've got Kunoko's Rice Shower. Now, here on this track in this week, a lot of the extra bonus points will be awarded for if you have won a mono deck. So we do have Hidden, who has a 6 wit deck, okay, and had crazy stats still. I don't know. It's just crazy. And then, of course, on top of that, if you're running a 2-star Uma for the SR week, you will get extra bonus points for that. So all these bonus points will be stacking up. You know, we're just throwing in a couple wrenches into the fire, if you will, just to kind of make things a little spicy. But we will be seeing here at the Sapporo race course exactly what these Umas will be capable of just using SR decks only. Now, we do have a couple NPCs, so we may have a couple paid actors. It's going to be quite alright. We do have only one front runner here in that Mayano Top Gun. In our pace chasing area, we do have the Megino McQueen, got a couple Daiwa Scarlets, and a Rice Shower. We have some Grass Wonders for our late Surgers, and we do have the gold ships for our end closers. And of course, we got a couple sprinkles of the NPCs littered throughout this course. As we go ahead and make our way into the mid leg, we do have a little bit of a rush on that Grass Wonder. Hopefully they are not too low on stam. We do see one of the Daiwa Scarlets gets absolutely murked with that PDM, getting a little too close for comfort to that Mayano Top Gun, so we're gonna have to put the brakes on you right there. The anchor's away, the resplendent red ace is all popping off here, and now we have that Daiwa Scarlet who is pushing forward and past the Mayano Top Gun here with 800 meters left to go in this race. The gold ship is looking a little scary. She's looking a little close to the rest of the pack. Some of these Daiwa Scarlets are not moving forward. The Grass Wonder hit the no stopping me with the Dominator, and now she's taking off like a rocket. She is moving so quickly. The Rice Shower is holding first place as of right now. The Daiwa Scarlet has fallen down to third place as this, still in second, holding her grounds, where the Grass Wonder I thought was going to push forward. However, it looks like Rice Shower's time to shine has come. She's hit first. Grass Wonder hits second. Daiwa Scarlet hits third place. And where I gave a little too much credit to Grass Wonder, she said, "You better not take that back from me, because I'm going to hold that second place regardless of what happens on that corner." Great finish for that particular Grass Wonder. Now, I do want to kind of go and show all the Umas here. This, of course, had to hurt. I'm sure it was the low stam, and then maybe got PDM'd and then lost the pure heart potentially. But the stats still are crazy. All of these Umas are here with SR cards only, and you can see some of these stats are crazy. Coming in, though, at 5th place, we've got Nesbit's Gold Ship. You can see these SR cards here. Coming in on 4th place, we've got Mayfu's solo front-running Mayano Top Gun. Hitting that medium S, I'm sure, had to have helped quite a bit. Then we take a look at their cards. Unfortunately, so we didn't get the angles or the schemes, and we didn't get... maybe we got the view from the lead, though. But we definitely didn't get the angles or the schemes. We've got Kunimitsu coming in at 3rd place with the Daiwa Scarlet. Look at these stats, man. Look at these stats. You're telling me with a solo wit card, we hit 657. We got 805 stamp. Of course, you know, the sparks are one thing. But look at these cards. They're all SR cards, man. And this is crazy. Very happy with that one. In 2nd place, we've got Hidden's. Hidden actually... Oh, my days. Hidden actually got top 3. First off, got top 5. Secondly, got top 3. And then did it with 6. Oh my. I honestly did not think that anybody would get top 5, much less top 3 with a mono deck. Actually, 6 wit cards popping off here in this race. And last but not least, we've got Kunoko coming in at 1st place with the Rice Shower. Now, of course, don't forget we will be awarding the extra bonus points for those that ran 2-star Umas, and then Hidden getting even more bonus points with the monochrome deck, so we'll be taking care of that here very shortly. We'll move on to our next race. I have no idea what distance it is, but we will be right back. I cannot believe that is actually insane. Genuinely insane that you got that. We got Nesbit. Just gonna run it like this. Nesbit with Old Ship, Mayfu, with Mayano, Top Gun, Kunimitsu, this with Daiwa Scarlet, Hidden with Grass Wonder. That's a weight card, and I have Kanoko with Bryce Shower. Now I will say, I don't know what the amount of points that will be given, but for bonus points, but do note that even though Kanoko got first place here, he did not get first place in points on this one. That's crazy. Holy smokes, man. I'm definitely saving that race. That was awesome. Let's see. The rush killed my stam and he hit all excels. Yeah, that was insane. That was insane. Let's see. Who do we have? Slash. So okay, we'll go here. Check this. My sprint was at 7, so I have 2 people who joined. I have Hidden, who has... We're just going all wit. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, so I have at 9 out of 12. Hidden, wit, Solaris. That's career with all. Well, it is sprint. You know, it is sprinter, but with 1200 wit and that much speed, yeah, I can see that. That's actually insane. So the Umer herself, not from other sources, it's fine. No, it's S career with mono SR deck, true. How much wit my Maya got with 2 SRs, and she has 0 wit bonus. What in the witchcraft devilry is this? Oh, hell no. Yeah, no, I'm definitely showing off all the Umas. This is crazy. See, y'all, yes, y'all are doing me good. Okay, so let me make sure I have everybody here on the sprints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 slash. Okay. Internet went out, so I took a tactical ice cream break. What kind of ice cream did you get? Copying the 6 wit strap for team trial, I guess. The fucking mouth. Real. What kind of witcraft is this? True. I got lucky with Sprint S. Hell yeah. Did you see the 95 wit turn I posted? No, I haven't been on Discord really at all today. Because 1, I slept, and then 2, I've been editing videos from when I woke up until now. So I've not really been on Discord. Ube, flavor purple. Bro, oh. Dude, Ube's so... I love Ube. I love Ube. It's the one above my Unity Cup 1 win 4 draw 1. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Holy fucking shit. about this. Dude, that's not 95. That's 107. That's 107. That's insane. Holy cow. That's plus 20 energy or something? Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, the highest number that I hit, I think it was like 110 speed. It was, or 110 of some stat. I don't know. It may have been wit, honestly. But dude, delicious. And 35 SP. Oh, dude, this is such a crazy hit. Wait, 5 is the max that you can have for support card. Wow. I know that hit felt good. I know it did. It is 60 power without any cards on it? Oh my god. Jesus. Jesus. 3 burst? That sounds juicy. Can you start the sprint one for me, Cruel? I'm trying to, like, 1, give RD Gamer some time, 2, trying to, you know, trying to chill. All my triple bursts land on guts every time. I don't think I've ever had a triple burst, honestly. Is there still a second group? I just got home from work. No, there's not a second group. We don't even have enough for that. 2, I literally wish you would have sent that message like 10 seconds earlier, because we just started the sprint. We have, we've done the medium, we just started the sprint, so the long, mile, and dirt are still the 3 that are available to join. We never had enough people for a second group because, 1, a majority of people didn't know that it was deck-specific cards that had to be used. 2, they saw the ping and didn't read it. I can't do anything about that. But the mile, dirt, and long are still good to join. As long as you ran the all SR card decks. Returning back with our sprint this time around. We do have a couple new competitors in here. However, if you recall the ever infamous debut derby, if you were there, then you were there, where we had the air grooves absolutely dominating on the sprint. You could see that, number 1, not only are people going after those extra points for running the 2 stars, but they're also out here ready to pop off. We are going to be looking at every single UMA, but Hidden's air groove is the one UMA that I want to call out very early, because they ran a 6 wet deck, hit S as well, and of course used all SR cards. Absolutely insane. So coming in at our number 3 favorite, we do have here is going to be Horion's Air Groove. Coming in at my number 2 favorite I've got here is going to be Yotz's Air Groove. And coming in at the number 1 favorite, I don't think it's any surprise, we're going to be looking at Hidden's Air Groove. Now, on this sprint here in Sapporo, it's going to be over in the blink of an eye. Maybe there is a world where not having max speed is going to be okay, because you won't have time to get to that top speed. Maybe the extra wit may not be as helpful as having that extra power, because it is a sprint. And maybe it don't even matter, because it's going to be a sprint anyway, and who knows what RNG will be thrown at each and every single one of these UMAs here today. Even so, the Mayano Top Gun Cruel is saying has a B in sprint and is hoping for that lucky excel here. We do have the Mihono Gundam Bourbon alongside all the rest of the air grooves, and 1 being halo. Don't blink because this will be over very soon. We do have at least one air group who is front running alongside the Mino Top Gun and that Gundam Bourbon. We do have a spot struggle here, and that can be a very scary thing because with sprints you already don't have a lot of stamina. You may even run out of gas even quicker. That second wind actually proccing, first time I've ever seen that. And with 600 meters left to go in this race, we are about to enter into this final leg. That redshift does proc is going to be a little bit early, but that'll be quite all right. The flashy landing is going to pop off, and now with 400 meters left to go, the angle and scheming procs for the Mino Top Gun, and she is making so much distance. The PTSD, can it be restored? Can it be healed? Mino Top Gun, everything is up to you, and only you. However, the air grooves are too strong. They are too strong on the sprints. They are grooving, and they are schmooving right past the Mino Top Gun. I think she took second. It may have been third, one of the two. Incredible race here today by all the Umas here today. So quick, so insane. Now, I do want to show all the Umas here. Of course, we do have the all SR decks. All SR decks again, of course. Look at this, 1200 speed. You know, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. What is this? 3-3? Not bad, not bad. In 5th place, though, we have Horion's Air Groove. Popping off here today. In 4th place, we've got Slash's Air Groove. In 3rd place, we have Hidden's Air Groove. Now, this comes at a very big surprise because, of course, getting that S rank, having a bunch of wit, of course, easily inflates your rating. However, all the skills here still relatively strong, and on top of that, when you take a look at it, this is a mono deck. This is 6 wit cards. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. 1200 wit, almost 1200 speed, 829 power. Absolutely incredible. In 2nd place, we have Cool's Mino Top Gun. Maybe, just maybe, if they had a sprint, maybe it could have been in 1st place. I have no idea. But still, for her to even be here is a feat in and of itself. Of course, we've got the SR deck here. And in 1st place, we have Yotz's Air Groove. Absolute madness, absolute craziness. GG's from our trainers here. We'll be back with our next race momentarily. Get this. So we have Orion with Air Groove. Mino Top Gun. Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Yos is the only one not in bad alpha mood. Oh my goodness. At least I banned Top Gun somewhere she ain't normally supposed to be. Hey, GG's. GG's, man. No Landing Kiss. Isn't Landing Kiss the bride one? Artie Gamer, were you joining in on any of these last 3 races? I just want to check and make sure. do I have on dirt? Oh, heck yeah. Chenny came in on the dirt. Let's go. Oh my days. I actually popped off. Chenny's good here. The long is at 9 out of 12. So who was running a long career? Somebody running a long career? I thought there was. And then my mile has somebody that joined. I've hidden here. Bro, this man is literally insane. If we do mile last, I can get one ready while we do dirt. Oh, okay, heard. Yes, we will do mile last then. Me in 2 minutes done. Heard. Okay. Alright, no worries. We will, so let's see. You're doing long. I'll get the codes for long and dirt. They should be in your DMs. I sent them to you in your DMs. Or you can get them right there from Cruel. Either way, GG's. Also, thank you, Mayfu. Very much appreciate. I could do long and dirt. I don't have a mile ready, but I can make one if that's last. Potentially, hidden will dominate tonight's points. That's not a potential. That is like a genuine concern. Step away, be back in 1 to 2 minutes. No worries. No worries. It's not a potential. First off, I don't even know how many points I was gonna give. I was thinking 6, you know, 1 for each card because it's a mono deck. Like, yeah, 1 for each card would be crazy. But now if I do that, he's already gained 12 points off of that. That's like getting first place twice already. Technically, 2 first places. He's ran 3 races worth of points in 2 mono decks. Just off of 6. Kind of fucking crazy. That's all I gotta say. To be fair, nobody does it. Ridiculousness. Okay, so you were doing long. He's gonna make a mile. So then we'll do dirt. We'll run dirt first. So that should be 5. All SR cards. Yeah, hidden, I'm pretty sure without a doubt is just the winner. Goodness gracious. Welcome back. What was my dirt at? It was hidden at 8. So Chenny made a dirt. That's fine. And then this one was checked. I'm pretty sure that you can start the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you can start the dirt. Please and thank you. Now preparing the race. Ready to race. Returning back with our... No, it's with our dirt. It's with our dirt. If you have ever seen any of my videos, if you have ever joined for any Community Cup or Debut Derby event, you will know how much I praise and always tell you to get on the pass of stonks, because they are ever infinitely climbing, and we see that here once again today. Now, regardless of what our moods are looking like, things are still going to be very sporadic and very random and very, very tough. Of course, everything is being run here in Sapporo, so we didn't have to wait too long to get into the next race. But coming in at our number 3 favorite, we do have Cruel's El Condor Pasa. Coming in at my number 2 favorite, I've got Kunimitsu's El Condor Passa, and at my number 1 favorite, I've got Horion's El Condor Passa. Now, don't forget, her unique needs to be at 1-2 on the final straight in order for her to pop off and use her unique. 1-2, that's only 2 positions. And I've got how many different El Condor Passas? That is going to be a very big problem. So whoever gets that 1-2 spot will most definitely prosper in getting to use their unique. Now, the one thing I don't know is where does that straight line up at? Is that in good timing or is it too late? I'm sure that these trainers here know, but I myself will have to see just exactly what will happen here today. Once again, we do have all SR decks. You know, that is a theme for this week, the Rarity Cup, as I am dubbing it. And as we go ahead and move along, we do have the Marozensky here today that will be front running alongside the El Condor Passa. All the other El Condor Passas are going to be some pace chasers. I think we have some in the back that look like they are late surgers alongside that Haru Urara. We do have a couple of the NPCs littered throughout the pace and lates, and that's going to be quite alright. Of course, as we are going into the mid-leg, that Marozensky is fighting for first place against that El Condor Passa. However, she is now going to take that first place commandingly away from the Passa. We've got passes every which way. I don't know whose is whose, but what I do know is that Haru Urara is quietly sitting in the back of the pack, and hopefully she will be making her move here very, very soon. As we are about 600 meters out from the final line, we are now entering into that final leg, and now the red shift hits. We've got the no stopping me from the Haru Urara, and man, oh man, the Marozensky is gaining some distance. However, we do have Cruel's El Condor Passa on the outer lane that is going to grab the second place and is now fighting for first, and it looks like it may be a guts difference, but almost turned around. Almost turned it around and stole the first place, but I do believe that is a lost to Kurabe again moment. The old Jungle Pocket gif, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But I think that was a guts difference there on that duel that just edged it over the line for Horion's El Condor Passa. Insane race. Of course, we got that 1-2-3 Passa moment. I do like to see that. We do have Mayfu's here. Of course, we got the all SRs. I just want to show off these stats, man. These stats are crazy. These stats are crazy. Actually, for the first time, Hidden is not getting into the top 5 with the mono deck. Whew! That mono deck was scary. Look at all these stats, man. Look at these stats. Look at these stats. Look at these cards. This is crazy. I love it. I love it. Haru actually taking 6th place. I'm really happy to see that. Good on her. Coming into 5th place, we have Chenny's El Condor Passa. In 4th, we have Kunoko's Marozensky. Even hit the dirt S on that one. Big GG's. Did you get a dirt spot? Oh, you didn't, rip. In 3rd, we have Nesbit's El Condor Passa. In 2nd, we have Cruel's El Condor Passa. Oh wait, that's actually a lot of skills. Holy cow. Holy smokes. And in 1st place, we have Horion's El Condor Passa. GG's to our trainers here today. We'll be back with our next race. Don't you go anywhere. It's a 404. Ooh, I wonder what eat that. No, did you get pulsed on? Oh, dude, did you get I wonder if it was Pulse. Horion, do you know if it was your Triumphant Pulse that squeaked you out above Cruel? El Condor Pasa. El Condor Pasa. Orion. El Condor Pasa. Not solo front poggers. They just so sweet as well. You pulsed, I pulsed. We all pulsed. Oh man, both of you pulsed? That's crazy. Damn. I wonder what it was that just eked you over. Imagine Unyielding Spirit at the very end. Or straight away that... Oh my goodness, that would have been crazy if it was either one of those two. That was an insane run. That was an insane run. That was a good one. That was a really good one. Hidden, are you ready on the long? Long should be fun to go. Heard. Just double check this real quick. My long was one run Uma. Oh, you know this is gonna be a good story. What had happened was... My child. I didn't even expect to hit any points. I'm so happy. Heck yeah, let's go, Nespit. Marzinski guessed out at the end. Rest in peace. It's an El Condor Paso world and we're just living in it. Oh yeah, you already know. You already know. I failed the long Uma, so unless you want to consider that as me forfeiting, I'm okay with it. But right now, doing a second run, which should be like 12 to 15 minutes, question mark. Let's see. Artie Gamer, what are you looking like for your mile? How long do you think that'll be? The Passastongs continue? They do continue. They do continue. We'll see how long Artie Gamer is from finishing his run. Might be a little while. I'm at my first Unity Cup race. Oh! Woo! Goodness. Maybe 10 to 15 minutes. What do we do? What do I do? Can you check the gold chips if they have Go Home Specialist? On the long? Yeah, this one does. Rules does. And that's the only one. I didn't know it didn't have hills. Huh. Rip. It'd be like that. Try the 6-foot deck like mine. I have a run queued up. Maybe after that run I will, maybe. Still crazy though. Still crazy. Excuse me. Ignited Stam in corner. Dude, I've never seen Ignited Stam. I think I hit it one time. Actually crazy. I may have to do the long. I may have to run the long hidden. Hidden, you should just bring your failed experiments so the viewers know both positives and negatives of 6 wit. True. True. If you want to take the failed one, I'll take it. Otherwise, I'll just run it right now. Yes, no hills, it's all flat. It's the most boring track ever. Wow, that's not boring. That's just a normal track. Also, I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be right back. I will give you 10 minutes then. If you're not done by 57 on my clock, then I'm just gonna start it. Good luck. Until then, I'm gonna look for a YouTube video for us to watch. While we wait. This is serious and I must address this now from Asmongold. 2.2 million views. I am suing. What are you suing about, bucko? Let's see.
So basically, there's a
You have a video on how important it is to pull Christmas Ogre. I have no more carrots after Dober. I have a video that tells you why you should and why you shouldn't pull for Christmas Ogre. I have one that says why and why not. But I mean, TLDR, she's just fucking strong. The end. But the why not is there's way more depth to the why not because there's so many more variables. Everybody knows that she's just super strong.
post. This is a person. It's like saying, I'm like, this is actually crazy to say about somebody, right? Crazy to say. I'm thinking, like, I'm already in a lawsuit, right? I'm already in a lawsuit. I'm already regularly talking to lawyers. Maybe I should sue this guy.
So I'm going to have to give this a big context. Normally, a post like this with 100,000 likes would be career-ending for most streamers. In 2024, Asmund did a couple of streams with Kaisi. She has been a streamer on Twitch since 2018 and an adult content creator for years, way before meeting Asmund. After a couple of months of streaming with Asmund, Kaisi posted this on Instagram with the caption,
"Happy birthday in advance to me, who is 18 every year."
She also immediately pinned and hearted this other comment to avoid any confusion because, of course, the implications would be insane, given she has posted adult content for years before this. But someone still went and changed her famous birthdays page using that date, the same page that basically says she started full-time streaming when she was 12. What's amazing is that we had the same thing happen last year. I'll let you guess from which community this came from.
As Mongold laughs at the attempt from haters on Reddit, accusing him of dating an underage girl, KZ, who is a streamer and in
Why
her
is this
20s,
in-
those allegations were proven false pretty quickly as the age didn't match up. I do have to point out that the accusation was levied from an obsessive Hassan fan. That subreddit and their
Why is
mods
this
allow
in,
this kind of environment
what's
to
it called?
attack
That's so
Hassan's
weird.
perceived enemies.
I saw this, bro. People love writing fan fiction. It is crazy. And to me, it's really funny for me to see this happen.
Okay, so it's just him saying he's gonna sue people for false allegations. Got it. I don't really care about it. Videos really oh, heard.
I miss the days of character songs and character CDs. Why don't we do that anymore? Well, where did those go? What happened to those? Idolmaster still makes them. Okay, Idolmaster, you can't count Idolmaster as making character songs because Idolmaster is an idol project, okay? So here's the thing. Character songs used to be a thing for anime. So I'm sure you guys all know the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya and Lucky Star, right? If you go and you look it up right now, you can find, there might be more, but there's at least 2 released with the anime on its own CD, character songs for pretty much all of the main cast. And I even think pretty much most of the extras. You know how there's like actually like 11 or so girls that aren't just like the main 4? I'm pretty sure like all of them have two character songs. And Konata, she has 2 and you can find them. Tell me, Pre-Ren was a pretty big show, right? It was pretty big when it came out. Tell me, how many character songs do any of the characters have? Not anime openings, not BGMs that were just used in the show. I'm talking about music that unless you bought the character CD, you wouldn't have known existed. I'll wait. I'm waiting. Where's the answer? 0? But Free-Run's a popular anime. Where's the character songs? They don't make them anymore. Meanwhile, Haruhi Suzumiya, I would say was a pretty big thing for its time. But I would still say I don't think it reaches some of the heights of like some anime today. Like again, it was huge. It was huge. K-On! Does not count because K-On! Music is the focus of the anime. But like Haruhi Suzumiya, I'm gonna link you something crazy, okay? This was a rhythm game of Haruhi Suzumiya, and it had all of the character songs and stuff in it. And it had these like janky looking 3D models. All the songs were choreographed, and let me tell you, they would actually have performances where they would go and they would perform all of these character songs that again were not in the show in any capacity. The only way you were seeing these damn songs was if you went and bought the character CD. And then if you bought this game, and then if you went, this is official. This is official. This is not fan-made. This is a real game. This is a real game. Lucky Stars are really good too. Yeah, Lucky Star, Haruhi Suzumiya had crazy good character songs. But I feel like after them is when it started to die down. I feel like the last time I really remember them, K-On! Had them too. But I feel like they were already starting to die at that time, where K-On! Was huge and had like actual like live in-venue performances where they would perform these songs. But I feel like this one wasn't as popular. Teiyutama? Teiyutama was a visual novel by Lump of Sugar, and it got an anime adaptation. But because it was a character, or because it was a visual novel first, all of the character songs were just from the visual novel. So they exist, but they're really hard to find. But nowadays, you would be lucky to find a character song for anything. Like again, if it is not exclusively like an idol anime, you're probably not getting them. Good luck getting a character song for your anime character. Like, I don't think you guys understand. Any anime you can think of from the past. Do you guys remember Ouran Host Club? They have character songs. What do you mean? Tamaki Suo is singing to me about how much he loves me. Are you joking? It's so good. Oh, it's so good. And I need to remind you, the things that set these apart, the reason I don't count it for idol anime, those are still character songs, but the reason I don't count it in this capacity, the point is, all anime would just have these. It didn't matter what the anime was. It didn't matter what was happening. It didn't matter if the actors could even sing. very well, they would have songs, and they wouldn't usually get English dubbed, but this would be made in the case if the show really took off, because then again you could have supplementary content, you could go and do actual live performances. So they were basically future proofing the brand. And nowadays, again, even if a show is really big, this just doesn't happen in any remotely. But I think it's also partially because what defines a character song, it has to be made specifically for the character, and it cannot exist in the universe of the anime that it is made for. So again, these songs, you will not hear all of the songs I have linked to are not anywhere in their respective anime. The music isn't even referenced anywhere to my knowledge. It's not like it's Aerith's theme, where I love Aerith's song. I think it's one of the best composed songs ever, honestly. Oh my god, it's so good. It's used constantly throughout the game. There's so many emotional stings where you'll hear Aerith's theme come into play, okay? And usually another thing about character songs is they'll focus on something about the character's specific likes and personality. But anyway, my point is, if the song appears in the anime, and we're talking specifically anime, let's forget about video games. Let's throw those out the window for the time being. Forget about video games. Don't even think about them here. Unless they're visual novels, because those kind of fall under the same thing. A song that is not used in the original source material and is used specifically as supplementary content, that is a solo song from a character from the series that speaks about them, themselves, and or their perspectives, that is a character song. Another thing with character songs is they have to be sung by the voice actor. But the separation is, if it happened in the show, that is not a character song. If it was completely separate and was just on like a random CD, and the chance that people know about it is really small, then yes, that is a character song.
Yeah, I had no idea what character songs are. I didn't even know those were a thing. There's still character songs, depends on the anime and its anime committee. Heard. Kaguya-sama character song slaps like the rap one. Heard. If I say I got onsen ticket, do I get 6-minute extension? Nope. I'm gonna have to say nope. Calling it here. Wait, we're watching Narissa Ravencroft. I love her so much. I have a plushie of her. Jailbird reporting. I love all of Advent. I have no idea who Narissa is. That's the first, aside of one of the songs, that's the first that I've seen of what's it called? Of any what is it, VTuber? That's like all I know about. That's the first VTuber, I guess you could say, that I've watched. I've seen like one music video. Cool, you can start whenever. I've seen like one music video of, I don't even remember who it was. Because Raijin played it for me. I think it's the fish one, the one that starts with a G, something like that. But yeah, one, I didn't even know that there were character songs like that. Two, it was very odd to me that they just kept on saying the same anime, but then they started bringing in other ones, and I was like, okay, I guess sure. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I can't imagine any of the SAO people just running it down with a character song. That'd be crazy. Shellbird reporting. I love all of Advent, TBH. I have no idea what either one of those two things mean, Minty. Diamond Dog Bee-Boo. A Fuamoko fan, but my Oshi is Iris. Are these all VTubers that you just mentioned? VTuber, then Hololive, Gargura, maybe Saba. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. I only know Narissa because of one of the clips where a viewer calls her fertile sounding voice. That is crazy. My mood sucks every CC race. Damn. At least you're not Yotes. Alright, we are back with our, I believe, long race here today. And now we are going to see exactly what these Umas are made of. We do have a couple 3-star Umas, but quite a bit of 2 stars here. We do have that solo front and 6 paces. Being on the long, of course, you are going to expect those paces to be the Super Creeks, but we'll see what we have in store today. Here, coming in at my number 3 favorite, I've got Horion's Super Creek. Coming in at my number 2 favorite, I've got RD Gamer's Symboli Rudolph. And at my number 1, I've got Kunoko's Rice Shower. Now, with this long, everything's up in the air. I got no clue. I got no idea what will happen. However, thankfully, it is going to be 2,600 meters, and that will make things just a little bit easier. The biggest problem, though, is that with running the SR cards, did they get the appropriate amount of stamina in order to turn around and still survive? One thing that I was made mentions of that I had no idea previously is that this track has no hills. It is all flat land. So, unfortunately for Cruel's gold ship, the Go Home Specialist will not be proccing due to that feature, I guess you could say, of the track. Now, as we go ahead and take a look at these Umas, it looks like that Grass Wonder had an amazing start, but Daiwa Scarlet will be our solo front runner. We do have the Megino McQueen and the Rice Shower that are packed in between all of those Super Creeks here today. I believe that's going to be a late surging Mayan of Top Gun that we have. I did see a Grass Wonder as well, and of course we do have Cruel's gold ship. I think we have maybe a couple other late surgers as well. We've got the Symboli Rudolph, the Grass Wonder, and then there goes our 2 NPCs. The Ignited Spirit Stamina just procced for Cruel's gold ship. That's a skill that we don't often see, and that is definitely one that I think I've only had probably 1 time, maybe 2 if I'm lucky, but I don't remember either one of those times. 1,600 meters left to go in this race, and now all of our pace chasers are getting very, very close to the Daiwa Scarlet. Here soon she will be using that ulti, I would love to assume, so that way she can keep her lead. Now as that goes ahead and procs, we do have a couple other uniques going off as well. 1,200 meters left to go, and man, things are looking very scary for this Daiwa Scarlet. Everybody is getting pushed up and everybody is ready to overtake. The gold ship is on the outer lane and she is already moving forward, and she's moving quickly. The late race has started, the final leg has begun, and now that straightaway spurt has procced, and it looked like she was trying to go ahead and get moving. The Grass Wonder does the same, unfortunately. Ooh! Yo, this Daiwa Scarlet just murked about like 2 to 3 different people. The Megino McQueen is trying to make her head's way through the crowd to see if she can get back into a favorable position, but it doesn't look like she's able to. Rice Shower is going to be holding that first place, trying to stay ahead of the Super Creek. Grass Wonder trying to make her way through, but it doesn't look like she'll be able to, and Rice Shower is going to claim victory here today, grabbing first place. Super Creek is second. We'll have third place going to Grass Wonder, Symboli taking fourth. I have no idea what happened to the gold ship. Things looked so good for her until they didn't. She hit her Ignited Spirit Stam, and it looked like she was spurting pretty well, and then she just kind of just disappeared into the void. We'll take a look at our Umas here today. I think this came down to just a little too much speed and not enough stamina. Very surprised to see that we don't have the Mayan of Top Gun card. Very surprised to see that we're running a lot of single stamina cards. Pretty wild, pretty crazy. Oh, no stamina card. Oh, but yeah, okay. Yeah. Had the power, that makes sense. Cruel. Oh, I don't know if we hit corner recovery. If we did, I definitely missed it, that's for sure. Not bad here. And all of this, once again, is just purely on the SR cards. All of these stats, all these Umas, aside of the NPCs, of course. In 5th place, we've got 1-run Umas, Megino McQueen. Popping off here. In 4th place, we have RD Gamer's Symboli Rudolph. Getting dubs today. That's what we like to see. In third, I've got Yotz's Grass Wonder. Getting a lot of juice there. Got our cards here. In second, we have Horion's Super Creek. He is mighty creaky. I do really appreciate and enjoy the bunch of greens that we have going on there. And in first place, by a considerable lead, we've got Kunoko's Rice Shower grabbing first place and getting those points where they can for this cup. GG's will be back with our last and final race. I believe is going to be the mile. We'll see you very soon. Run Uma, we have Megito, McQueen, Gamer 1 with Bali Rudolph, Yotes with Grass Wonder, I have Horion, Super Creek, and I have Pinocchio with Rice Shower. I have 8 here. You with this is I got my mile done. Okay, make sure you join the lobby. Hug, I may win 0 points on long, but I won anyway. Yeah. Hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Is the top 5 banned or still top 3 like before? Top 5 will never be banned. That's for sure. I gotta think about the bans, how I want to do it. It may just be weekly bans. So let's say for instance, you run a Suzuka here. She gets first place. You're gonna have to build with new decks anyway. So, and the main thing that I wanted to prevent was just rerunning the same Umas over and over. So, because you're having to use a new deck, if you use something in week 1, you're gonna have to remake it in week 2 anyway. So I'll probably let that run. But in the instance of like, if Suzuka gets first in mile in week 1, you can't use her again in week 1 for like a medium, right? I think that's how we'll probably run it. There we go. Oh, juicer. Next week's we'll have to use different Umas to get bonus points anyway. Exactly. Exactly. Put the Daiwa against an army of vodkas. Surely you'll be alright. Surely. Same quote-unquote built Uma. I don't know what you mean by that. By the quote-unquote. Cool, you can go ahead and start, please, and thank you. Assuming she doesn't gas. Look at my vodka skills. Pulse, pump, nimble nav, furious feet. Oh my, dude. Jesus. Yeah, you may as well just take her into the next mile. Jeez, that's crazy. That is crazy. Check mine out. Red. Oh, this is Dober, right? Nimble, slick. Slick, I'm pretty sure, is on your left. Furious feet. It's a mid-game skill, I think. Dude, holy crap. Y'all got so many skills. Dude, How many wit cards did you take? Oh, okay. I was about to be pretty mad if you took like 2 wit cards, hit 852 wit. Why did you do that? And still bad mood. No! Jesus. Furious Feet is Spurt / Slick Surge exclusively for Mile. Yeah, there's some other like F skill that I get mixed up. Fast and Furious, that's the one. That's the one I always get these two mixed up. Fast and Furious Feet. I always get them mixed up. Third awful mood of the day, so I got 2 pads and 3 awfuls. Okay, side games. Oh no. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with our final race of the day for this cup. We've got the mile ahead of us. And it looks like we have horrendous moods all throughout. We do have the vodkas. We've got a King Halo, a Daiwa Scarlet, and then we have the Grass Wonder. We've got 8 lates, 2 pace, and 2 fronts. I'm sure we've got a couple NPCs sprinkled in there. That's going to be quite alright. Biggest thing, though, that we are hoping for is whose vodka will pop off today. Way down yonder, we've got Yotz's vodka coming in as the number 3 favorite. At the number 2 favorite, somewhere about right here, we've got Horion's vodka. And then coming in at the number 1 favorite, somewhere around this area, we've got Hidden's vodka as well. The final race for tonight, the final race for this week's Rarity Cup begins right now here at the Sapporo 1500 meter turf. We're gonna see which Uma wants it the most, needs it the most, and which one will be the luckiest, because I mean, at the end of the day, whoever gets them skills to pop surely will emerge victorious. Now, will it be one of the many vodkas that we have here today? Will it be the Daiwa Scarlet, the Grass Wonder, even a King Halo? Or maybe it'll be a random NPC. Of course, I don't think that will actually happen, but if that did, that would be so hilariously funny. As we go ahead and get to the races, it looks like one of the vodkas had a late start. We have one vodka who is pushing very far forward. Is she also a front? There is a front runner, because there was one that was supposed to be 2-2. You mean to tell me we have a front running vodka? Sure, I ain't never seen that before. Maybe I haven't, I just don't remember though. But we do have the vodka who is going to be holding 2nd place behind the NPC, which is kind of funny. We've got Daiwa Scarlet who's holding 4th place behind an NPC. And then we do have a bunch of vodkas just kind of waiting and lurking, getting ready to strike, all right behind this poor King Halo who is about to get jumped, and she don't even know what's about to happen. As we enter into this final leg though, one of the vodkas that's in the front is going to be getting overtaken by so many people. We have so many vodkas who are already pushing forward. All the Furious Feats are popping off. Under 200 meters left to go. One vodka is in the front. I don't know whose it is, but we've got 1, 2, 3 vodka for King Halo, 5 vodka as well. Honestly, I'm surprised it wasn't a clean sweep 5-0 vodka. Just to have somebody else in there that was not her is very nice to see that indeed. Now, whose vodka goes where, I don't know. The only thing we do know is that Cruel's... Oh! Cruel got 2nd. Okay. I was about to say he's the camera Uma. I thought he may have been a little bit lower. As we go ahead and go through all of these Umas here today. This was the front runner. Wow. Front S, mile S. Wow. What a juicer. What a juicer. Got the Daiwa Scarlet here. Again, all on the SRs. Oops. We got Black Ebony and Sam Garden, Omega Juicers, Primera Chica. We got Yotz's vodka as well. Got Nesbitt's Grass Wonder just shy of 5th place. Here we have Hidden's Vodka grabbing a crazy 5th place. And if it's what I think it is, all mono deck, purely wit, all across the board, ridiculousness. Absolutely ridiculous. In 4th place, we've got Kunoko's King Halo, grabbing a 4th. Got that triple. Oh, that the old triple-double. In 3rd place, we've got Kunimitsu's Vodka. In 2nd, we have... Oh, wait. So top 5 was just pure lates. Everybody was late. In 2nd, we have Cruel's Vodka. Look at this. Wow. Wowee. And in 1st place, we have Horion's Vodka. Absolutely destroying the competition and popping off here today. GG's for our racers. Thank y'all for participating. If you want to join in on this, be sure to join the Discord so that way you can see what all is happening and what all is coming up next. We will have next week for week 2 will be all SSR cards, bonus points on 3-star Umas, and then all the information there will be in the Discord. If you want to check that out, be sure to join the Discord. We'll catch y'all there. Otherwise, GG's to our participants and to our racers. We'll catch you in the next week of Community Cup. Let's see. Oh, where's my tab at? Here it is. We have Hidden with Vodka. I think it, yeah, Kunoko with meat suit. Vodka with Vodka and Orion with Vodka. Alright, so y'all get a load of this. The issue here is that 1, obviously we don't have the bonus points allocated, but 2, Hidden has 8 points. Even if I said the mono decks were 6, or yeah, were 6 points, he had what, 3 mono decks? That's 18 points alone, and that already sweeps. So 18 and 8 would be 26. That doesn't even include if he has any 2 stars. That's just ridiculous, man. Pretty sure most people rank 2 stars? Right. I think so. Bro can sit back next week and still have competitive points? Literally. That shit was crazy. Let this mono guy cook, shaking my head. I did all fronts this week just for fun. Hey, GG's. I'm running all guts SSR next week. Hey, best of luck to you. The unique MVP this race? Nice. I did about all as well as I could expect with what I threw in, so I'm fine with it. GG's. Earlier, I was wondering if mono is +3, Uma is 2, IDK. Yeah, I'll figure all that out. Mono is definitely not going to be 3 points. That's way too low. That's way... I feel like that's way too low for a mono deck. Even if I ran it as 5 points for the mono deck. I mean, let's just say that's 15 points. 15 on top of the 8, that's 23. And then if you had 3 Umas and they were all giving you, you know, X amount of points, I mean, dude, we're still cooking. Ridiculous. Very tempted to do 6 guts next week. Thanks for hosting. Gotta head out. Sounds good, Nespit. Take it easy. GG's. 2 stars from the poll because I have no 2 stars. Yeah, it's base 2-star. Base 2-star. GG's. Big dubs. only had 3 second place finishes. Mono should probably 5 or 6, honestly. Right. There's only one person is insane enough to actually do that. Fuck it, let him have the points. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's literally what I'm saying. And it's like, first off, I didn't think that... Somebody asked about it when we were talking about it last week. And I was like, you know what? Sure. I'll do mono deck. And if you actually win, like, I don't see that ever happening, right? Lo and behold, we get hit in getting 3 top 5s. And I was like, well, shit. That's crazy. Shame I couldn't get home for the sprint medium. I had a winning ticket, Burning Spirit Power. No! Yeah, you know, RD Gamer, it's so unfortunate because, one, I thought we would have had a couple more folks. But the problem was a lot of people were like, yeah, I saw the ping and then I forgot to reread it later. Or it was, I saw the ping and I didn't read it. And I was like, it be what it be, what it be. Can't, you know, I can't force people to read it. But I think for net, because even if we did even if we split the groups, shit, what would we have had? I think we would have had like 5 or 6 in each group, and then it'd be like, let's just say 3 to 4 NPCs. So it'd be like, you know, a little split. It'd be very weird. But hopefully next week we'll have more people that are running the decks, the Umas, you know, all that good stuff. And then if we don't, shit, we gonna run it back anyway. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Still big GG's, big GG's. Dude, that's why, man, I felt so bad whenever I saw that we weren't gonna have a second group. I was like, dude, I was like, no. So I tried to DM you. I tried to wait. But, I mean, you know, it was just unsuccessful. And it is what it is. Still got 2 points? Heck yeah, man. Now I know what the CCs are, but I did get a nice front runner creep. There you go. Did you get all the groundworks and all that good stuff? All the uniques? Sure, I have no idea why. I'll definitely take the 5 carrots. Got you a funny post in DMs? Sure. Oh, that dude's name is Gogmazios. That dude plays Monster Hunter. That's cool. So in DMs, you can look at the 2 Umas I was going to use? Sure. Well, I have a lot of DMs. Because I didn't get to show them this is what I would have brought for sprint and medium. This is the medium. This Burning Spirit Power is kind of cracked. I really hope that you got that as a spark, because that's crazy. Then we have what? Current-Shon? Somebody said, I hope there's a Current-Shon. Wow. I don't know for what reason that they wanted there to be a Current-Shon, but man, that's so unfortunate. Unsure if I like her. There are very specific things that she's there for. GG's today? Yeah, big GG's. I'll have the actual points posted a bit later. Next week is going to be Sinuma. I'm hoping so because you know, we'll have the 3 stars there. Which one? Which one's the one that was winning? The left or right? Difos. Yo, that Ace of Flash looking juicy. Her power is a little low though. especially for a 2500 meter. Power is definitely low. You don't have as much time like you would on a 3000 meter. What is this? Absolutely losing it. Stopped in the Little Caesars, just trying to get a $6 pizza and ended up in a full-on action movie. Just as I grab my order, this furious dude barges in yelling about how I cut him off in traffic earlier. Before I can even respond, he throws a punch, but then out of nowhere, the guy behind the counter jumps over it like he's been waiting for this moment his whole life, beats the living hell out of this guy. The guy who ran off and the cashier just dusted himself off. I said, are you okay, man? He looked me dead in the eye and said, bitch, this is Little Caesars. We always hot and ready. 5 stars will absolutely... Wow. Yo, that's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Man, it's Little Caesars. We always hot and ready. That's wild. You ran the right one? Well, yeah, that makes sense because she has angling and scheming. That would make sense. I can do 5 sim runs in one. Let's go. Yes, yes, you can. Doing current run right now. Nice. Doing the R-Dex next thing today. Nice. Fortunately, I did not spark the Burning Spirit power. It was a 2-star power with Unity Sparks, though. That's not bad. Here's the grandparent with Burning Spirit. Wow. GG's. Question for week 4, since you asked Rainbow Deck, does that mean mono is banned? Peppa? I don't know, you tell me what you think. Week 4 literally has 0 method to gain bonus points. That's fine. Don't need to have bonus points all the time. You have 3 weeks to get your bonus points, if they want to. And that's just between Umas and cards. Which, I think you have sparked a fire within some people to attempt mono decks. So you probably won't be the only one running mono next week, which is going to be hilarious. Because honestly, I didn't think anybody would run a mono, and if you did, I had no idea which one they would pick. But now we know. I feel like next CM is long, so it's all gold ship, or save all your carrots and get poor brokey. What is poor brokey? First idea for week 4 was to get points with more than 1 rarity of Uma, get bonus. Mono deck with SSR will be rough. Community sheet points aren't updated with just 1 to 5 correctly yet. Wait, what? Aren't updated with the 1 to 5 points correctly yet. Community sheet points. What you talking about? You talking about the CC sheet? You talking about this? Or is it? You talking about this thing? This just only has purely 1 through 5. This has no bonus points on it. Yeah, this has no bonus points on it. There's no bonus points on it because I gotta figure out what the bonus points amounts are gonna be. I know mono deck will either be 5 or 6, and then the Uma like rarity points, I have no idea. The points aren't correct. What you mean? Yeah, this over here is too low because I don't have any bonus points through here. Or do you mean something else? I have 15 and it shows 10. Oh, I misspelled your name somewhere. That's why. Yeah, I misspelled it. I mistyped your name. That's my bad. Yeah, if you see two names here, then I misspelled it. Yeah, my bad. Because I think I had Hoiryon, so that's me. That's on me. Poor Brokey equals to Momocross? I have no idea what that reference is. Week 2 is possible to run mono decks, by the way. OM. Good luck winning with it. Yeah, I think running it is one thing. Winning with it is completely different. That, I think, is the juice of it all. I think that's where the difficulty lies. Alright, let's see. Dione. All right, let's see. Getting the YouTube side ready so we can do some pulls in Chaos Zero Nightmare. What's this one? We will have some pulls in the old CZN. Lots of pulls. Probably not gonna do lots of pulls. Hopefully I don't have to do lots of pulls, but that'd be the ideal. Forgot to do Crane's secret event. Rip. Wow. I thought you had her on lock. What you mean? Not sure what to run for week 2 miles because my Mario will be on dirt? Ayo. You see, Hey, I'm very happy. Honestly, I was kind of scared that we wouldn't have anybody. Oh shit. I was kind of scared that we wouldn't have enough people for Community Cup because of the restrictions. I miss all the events. Whatever I do, one and done for CC. There you go. Yeah, I genuinely thought that we were gonna have not enough people for it. I was like, uh-oh, did I make it too difficult? But I'm glad it wasn't too terrible. I mean, and test. Tomorrow we'll have a lot of Uma to do, but for tonight we do pulls. As Zero Nightmare. YouTube will be right back.